And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. I'd like to introduce the amazing, the one, the only, Aero the Acro-Bat. Aero the Acro-Bat is an action platformer, specifically a mascot platformer, but it's one of several games that I group into a category simply called Sonic the Hedgehog wannabes. In the 1990s, everyone wanted to be the next Sonic. Rocky Rodent, Oscar, Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel, and don't you dare try to sneak in here. Get out. Most of the wannabes were dismal failures, but Aero the Acro-Bat was one of the lucky few that actually received a sequel. The question is, did it deserve one? In Aero the Acro-Bat, you can use the B button to jump. While jumping, if you press B and up or down on the D-pad, Aero will perform a drill attack in the corresponding direction. I have to admit, I really like the drill attack. I think it's a fun mechanic that can be utilized to take down your enemies or to access difficult to reach platforms. If you press the X button while airborne, Aero will flap his wings for a few moments, allowing him to hover in place briefly. Holding X while on the ground and pressing a direction on the D-pad will allow you to glance around the stage in 8 directions to get a better view of your surroundings. This feature is actually useful because the game developers were pretty merciless with the placements of some of their traps. Your goal in Aero the Acro-Bat is to save the world of amusement, circus, and fun park from Edgar Ector, an evil circus clown. Okay, Mr. Announcer Man, how do we stop him?
Well, first you need to jump on 7 star platforms, of course.
Okay, I can handle that. I've jumped on the 7 star platforms. What's next?
Find the key and rescue Ariel.
Aha, now we're talking. Okay, I found the key and I've rescued Ariel. What's our next step?
Aero, you must jump on 15 star platforms.
Okay, but why are these star platforms so important? I mean, no offense, Mr. Announcer Man, but who cares about the star? Okay, you know what? Fine. I've jumped on all the star platforms. What's next?
And now, presenting Aero the Acro-Bat jumping through 25 magic hoops.
You want me to literally jump through hoops? You're joking. I suspect this is the point in the game where everyone back in the day just stopped playing it. And I, too, very nearly stopped playing right here. In fact, it was at this point that I wrote an entire script for a completely different review of Aero the Acro-Bat, which was, let's just say, less than kind. You see, the levels in Aero the Acro-Bat are massive, both horizontally and vertically, and they're riddled with dangers. I had already been playing for over an hour by the time I got to this point, and it's only the 4th act, and the game has me doing this brain-dead pointless stuff like jumping through hoops or jumping on platforms that has nothing to do with anything. It's just busy work. Aero the Acro-Bat has the unfortunate distinction of falling into another category of game which I simply call mean games. To me, a mean game is one which intentionally leads you into traps and gives you no notice or warning of impending danger. Mean games frequently require leaps of faith, where that faith is punished because there's a deadly trap waiting for you and you have no way of knowing without memorizing the stages. Oh look, a bunch of rings. I bet we just push this cannon over and fire! Oh, okay, so you led me to my own death by painting the trail with collectibles. In case you were wondering, I did not quit at Act 4 as I was determined to see more of the game, and get ready for this, there is actually more to this game than pointless busy work. Did you know there's a bonus level where you're Mode 7 skydiving into a pool of water similar to Pilot Wings? Did you know there's a level where you ride on a roller coaster dodging deadly spikes and pits? Or that there's another fun park ride called the Rotor where you'll be dodging obstacles by swinging the rotor up and down? Did you know that you can go bungee jumping in this game to snatch keys? How about dodging spikes while going down a massive water slide? I could go on and on about the cool stuff they put into this game. How about this? And check this out. And this! Aero the Acro-Bat actually has lots to offer, but they screwed it all up by putting it like 3 hours into the game. I have such conflicting thoughts on Aero the Acro-Bat. I like the drill attack, the game looks very nice, and there are some fun and unique things to be found here. But the levels are, in my opinion, just way too big, time-consuming, and seem to be designed to frustrate players instead of challenging them. I give Aero the Acro-Bat a squandered potential 2 out of 5.